It is Amelia from Amelia Sales, and today it is What the Heck Wednesday because it is Wednesday. I hope everybody's having a great week or a great day, and yeah. So on What the Heck Wednesday, the first thing I like to do is show three sales, one fail, and 3 listed. So I usually start What the Heck Wednesday with that, but today I am going to start with that. But I wanted to make a quick little, announcement. I've actually been doing What the Heck Wednesday for a year now, which is hard to believe. So tonight I'm one of the items on my show is going to be the first thing I ever showed on What the Heck Wednesday, which I've showed before on other ones too. So hi everybody, thank you for being here. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen and do the three sales, one fail, and 3 listed. Okie dokie. I always have problems sharing my screen, so it's probably going to take me like a minute or so. I always think this time I'll be able to share it flawlessly, but you're right. Okay. Okay, so the 3 sales. The first thing I'm going to show you is the orange pancake phone. I sold it today, actually. I love this thing. I almost kept it. But I didn't. I sold it because I do have a landline, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. But I already have a lot of phones. Already, like I rotate my phones. I have like a hamburger phone, a clear phone. I used to have a gas station phone, but I got rid of that one. So yeah, I didn't need another phone. But anyways, I sold this one for $31.32. I am running a sale. That's why it's weird. I paid $1 for it at an auction. Okay, the next item is a Lisa Frank agenda. It's a small agenda. I paid $1.99 for it, and I took a best offer of $23. It had a lot of watchers. I probably could have got a little bit more if I would have held out, or if it was a better design. This one's not a real popular design, so I'm happy with $23. And the lady loved it, so that's good. Okay, the next thing was this basketball Emporia State Hornets basketball postcard. I just had this in a haul. I wasn't sure about listing it because I didn't know if anybody would really want it, but it sold like within a couple days of me listing it for $15. So on a best offer. So I only had it listed for $20, and I went ahead and took it because I was pretty surprised, and I paid 25 cents for it. Okay, I'm going to go check the chat real quick. Yeah, that burnt orange color was awesome. I didn't know what to call the phone, but I don't think I actually called it a pancake phone. Somebody else had called it a pancake phone too, but that's immediately what I thought when I seen it. Okay, next item was the sale fail, and it wasn't really a fail because of the item. It was more of a fail on my part. I think the person got it. It was great, but it was very delicate. But it made and shipped. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. It was fine in shipping, but the reason it's a fail was because I think I listed it way too low, or I took a best offer too low. I'm not really sure. I only sold it for $8, But, you know, I only paid 33 cents for it because it was part of a big lot I had of these figurines. But it was a really cool figurine, and I think I probably could have got quite a bit more for it. But, oh well. It happens sometimes. Sometimes you just want to move stuff. Okay, the next thing I like to show is 3 newly listed items this week. So let's get started. First thing were these UGG shoes. I listed these for $32 and I paid $1.50. I'm hoping to get like at least 25 for them. I always list a little bit high. Sometimes I list like really crazy high. But I usually run really big sales too, or I just lower the price gradually. Okay, next thing I listed was this Texas TI 1200 calculator. These weren't really selling for a whole lot, but not a lot of them had the adapter with them. A few did, but not a lot. So I listed this a little higher than what they were selling for, just a tiny bit higher, for 20 bucks. And it does work. It's really cool, red display and everything. Okay, the last item I'm going to show you today was the Spice Girls lanyard. It was part of a recent haul. I love this thing. I think it's cool. I like the rainbow. I just like it. I listed this for like really high, I think, for a lanyard. So I listed it for $21 because I couldn't find anything else like it, or there wasn't really even a lot of Spice Girl lanyards on there, which I was surprised. So I listed it high. I'm hoping to get probably about, I don't know, 15 for it when it's all said and done. And I paid 25 cents for this and 25 cents for that calculator. Okay. Okay, so that is my 3 sales, 1 fail, and 3 listed. So next I'd like to talk about my goals. Hi, Angie. So I just lost my thought. Okay, my goals, like almost every, I think, reseller, is to list more, right? But the thing I'm really wanting to focus on, not really, at least on Wednesdays, I'm making Wednesday kind of my easier day. And I have a lot of dead, I'm going to call it dead inventory. We'll call it that. Just use that name. It's not death pile. It's not the stuff in the death pile. How I do my, sorry, I'm talking with my hands too. How I do my inventory is I take pictures of everything, or put it in my little notebook, and then I list from my notebook. Well, sometimes I get bored or lazy, or mostly bored, or I'm just not really excited about listing certain items, so I skip over them. So this dead inventory has everything done with it, has the photos done with it, the way, all the information. It just needs listed, right? So I'm dedicating Wednesday to just going back through my inventory book and listing that dead inventory. But it's something like, it's not really death pile because it's already done. It just needs to be listed. I don't know if that makes sense. So that's my goal for this week or month or whatever for reselling. Hi, Marie. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hi, Tracy, Sarah. Okay. I have this piece of paper, and it's like all scribbled on. See, look at all this. So I'm talking about. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. Okay. Hi, Hickory Springs, Valerie. So my personal goals, and I think Beth was here earlier. Hi, Beth. I'm trying to get everybody. Oh, I'm trying not to shop too, except my personal goal has to do with shopping and reselling. I have, I went on that like death pile when I had challenge where I went through my whole death pile and I got rid of stuff and I listed the stuff and I had videos about it. It's probably double the size it was when I did that one. So I really need to cut back on the thrifting, which I have been. But my personal goal, which it ties into reselling, is if you don't know this about me, I hate driving. I hate it. I don't like driving. I try not to drive as much as possible, basically. So I do have a car, though. I have my own car, and I've been driving here and there, but not a whole lot. I really try not to drive if I don't have to anywhere. That's why I like living in a small town where I can just walk to my post office and walk to do stuff. But anyways, my goal this week or next 2 weeks is to get out by myself during the week and go thrifting somewhere. We usually thrift on the weekends and go to auctions. My husband likes going thrifting too, but I really want to start doing at least one trip a week or every 2 weeks, and kind of get out of my comfort zone. So that's my goal for the next week or 2 weeks. I know that's kind of Mary Beth, that's something about me that not a lot of people probably know. I really do not like driving, and I've always been that way. So I just do it when I absolutely have to. So that's my personal goal. But like I said, it ties into reselling too. Okay. Yeah, right. Push those boundaries. I know. Okay, so my sales have been picking up. Might be because, what was it, July? I had to think what last month was. What was last month? July is over. But I've also been doing things a little bit differently, and I wanted to share what I've been doing a little differently. I have been really using promoted listings. For a long time there, I wasn't doing promoted listings at all. Like, I'm not going to do that. But what I decided to do, which I know I've heard other people of doing it before. Sorry if I keep playing with my hair, guys. I'm not used to it being down. And so I have a bad tendency of like pulling my hair when it's down. But anyways, what I've been doing to help, I think, my sales and use promoted listings is I've been deciding on how much I want my item beat percentage to be off. Like if I wanted to do, let's say, a 25% sale. So instead of taking that 25%, and I know it's not going to be like exact equal that 25%, but anyways, let me just finish. So what I've been doing is saying, instead of running a 25% sale, I've been doing 15% promoted listings or 10% promoted listing, and then a 10% sale or a 15% sale. Whatever the percentage is, I've been putting like a portion of it towards promoted listing. And like I said, I know the numbers probably aren't going to like match up exactly to being 25% off, but it kind of gives me an idea of how much I should put towards this or towards the promoted and towards marking them down on sale. So that's what I've been doing, is kind of lowering my sales that I do. And sometimes I do really good sales, but lowering the sales I've been doing and using that to go towards promoted listing. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. It seemed to be helping. I have noticed though that it does take about a half a week. Like I run my sales and my promoted listing for a week, but it seems to take about half a week for it to like really kick into effect. So maybe I need to be running my sales for like 2 weeks. I might try that next week, doing the 2-week thing, because I already set up my sales this week. So, and also I've been relisting. I've been ending items. I check every day, and I don't snag them all, but I check them every day. And in the items that are ending, and I manually relist them. And I've also been checking the item specifics because if you guys haven't noticed, they've been like updating that area. I've been having some items when I'm listing, like I'll have a category selected and I go to list and they're like, that category is not available for any more listings at this time. Please select another category. So it's like, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. But I've been checking my item specifics and updating them. Also, which I haven't actually fixed this yet, I noticed I was on a listing and I was going to go edit my shipping policy, and I noticed one of my shipping like policies that I have that I use has a 5-day handling time on it, and I think it's because I didn't get that one changed back when I went on vacation. Like I think it was like 6 months ago. I don't know. It was a really long time ago. So I am going to. Oh, you only run for 24 hours. Huh. I might try that. Okay, but Beth, I don't know. Like, I try to run like shorter sales, but it doesn't seem like I have any luck on mine. But I might try that. Doing a real short sell. But anyways, I had one of my handling times for 5 days, which I normally have a 2-day handling time because it's just less stress on me. I usually ship next day, but I live in like I live in a town in the middle of nowhere. I mean, we have 150 people in my town that I live in, but if the electricity goes off, or I don't know, if I oversleep because my post office closes at noon, I want to make sure, or I'm sick, whatever, I want to make sure I don't have to drive basically 17 miles to print labels or do something. I want to have that extra day. So, I need to change the 5 days thing. I was like, what's going on? I need to change it to 2 days. So that might have been messing up my sales too. Who knows? So I did call eBay about the neutral that I was complaining about or ranting about last week. I was just kind of venting the positive neutral that I got, and they said they couldn't do anything. So I've kind of figured that anyways, but it was worth a shot. And actually, when I called them, the guy seemed really confused, and he didn't really get what I was saying. So I ended up just telling him, well, I'll find the policy and call back. And he's like, okay. And then I decided not to call back, and I just contacted him through Facebook. So, okay. So it is what the heck item time. Now this one's going to be a little bit longer than usual. The first part of it is I am going to show my very, very, very first what the heck item, since it is kind of the 1-year anniversary. Like 1 year and 6 days, I guess. I should have done it last week, but I didn't notice it. So this was the very first item I ever showed. It's basically just a planter, but the what the heck was, what is it? Like, is it a giraffe? Is it a dead dog? Or a dead giraffe? Or look at its eyes. It doesn't look like, they're crossed out. It's very creepy. I think it's a spotted giraffe, but that might not, I don't know. He has creepy eyes. So this was the very first what the heck item I've ever showed. I just wanted to kind of show it for fun. So last week I showed this right here, and we actually had somebody actually identified it for us in the comments of last week's video. Nancy identified it for us. So thank you, Nancy, for identifying this. And I was really happy when she did, because I almost gave up looking for it. This is actually a textile bobbin. So it's like a, for a big textile machine. It's a bobbin for thread. So that was awesome. So here is the bobbin. Oh, you mean my first? Here, I'll show the first one again if you didn't see it. This was the first what the heck item. I think somebody didn't see it. They want to see it again. It's really creepy. But yeah, this was great. I'm so happy that it got identified. And we can tell the lady that actually let me borrow this what it is. Because somebody had told her it was an incense burner. Which I could see why, because there are tower incense burners like this. And it does have like soot in it. So maybe they did use it as one. I don't know. But that's not what it is. Okay. So this what the heck item this week. I also don't know what it is. It's really small. And I'll just show it. And I'll read what it says on it. Maybe somebody will know what it is. I thought it was in the kitchen area at a estate sale. And the lady's like, oh, it looks like a strawberry hauler. Which I had one back here. Because, I have this thing like laying everywhere, it seems like. I don't know where it's at. But it's not a strawberry hauler. It's too short. And it has like no give. Strawberry haulers have a bounce back. That'd be one little strawberry. Oh, the bobbin. No, it's not mine to sell. I actually did look them up. They aren't really worth that much unless you lot them together with a lot of them. They're only really worth about $6 each. Okay. So, yeah, if you have a lot of them, I think it'd be worth it, but they'd be heavy. Pie crimper, maybe. I never even thought of that. I'll have to look into that. Might be a pie crimper. Okay, so I'm going to read what it says on it. It says Arrow on one side, and it says Kohler on the other. Now, Arrow, the first thing that I looked up, first thing that came to my mind was like, fasteners, like, I can't think of what it is now. What is it called? Staples and stuff. The Arrow brand staplers and things that used to be in business stuff. And I'm going to look up pie crust crimper. And I didn't find anything. Kohler has just like a lot of different products. There's a lot of all over different genres. So here, I'm not really showing it very well. So it's like that. And this does open up pretty easily. A little bit. So I thought maybe it was like some kind of fastener or something. I'm trying to see if there's any like thing on them. I don't know. So that's the what the heck item. I've done an image search already on it. Maybe it goes this way. I don't know. Maybe it was like some fancy like clip for like a folder or something. But that's what it is this week, and I will do some more research. If somebody sees it and knows what it is, let me know. I will look into the pie crust crimper, see if it's that. I did a quick Google search and didn't see anything, but who knows. It was in the kitchen, like in the silverware box, and I went to ask her how much it was, and she's like, I don't even know what it is. You can just have it. I was like, and then I told her, I'm like, oh, well, I have a what the heck show that I always have a what the heck item. Arrow and then Kohler. Kohler. Koehler. I might be mispronouncing that. Koehler on one side, and then on the other side is just Arrow. Okay. And that's really all I have tonight. Yeah, I any YouTube videos this week, and I've really been focusing on listing like a lot, like a little too much probably. I need to kind of take some more time, for myself. But anyways, I've been working a lot on trying to get my listings up, but it's been paying off, so it's kind of hard to stop when it's paying off, right? But anyways, because of that, I haven't been doing very many YouTube videos on either of my channels, my Frugal channel or this channel. I do have one done. I just have to finish the audio on it. So that should be up Friday or this weekend or Monday, sometime in there. I'm not promising anything. But if you don't know, I have a frugal YouTube channel called Live Well and Live Frugal. Is there anything else that I can say? I don't think so. I just thank you everybody for being here and hanging out with me and talking and guessing my items. I really, really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed and you would like to subscribe, go ahead. And if you want to know when I come live on Wednesdays, you can just hit the bell notification. And that's all I have, guys. I will see you guys later. I hope you have a great week. Bye.